Okay, this is June 11th. I got a new camcorder. I think what we'll do is take a tour of the Johnson mini farm and see how this thing comes out on video. This is the side yard, the extended side yard that's going to be the chicken pen maybe next year. Anyway, what we got here, this is my test bed for corn. Did some seeds from some local dewy corn last year, and we'll see what happens with this. Some of them are looking pretty good. These are two beefsteak tomato plants. I don't know what kind of tomato this is. We got about 5 different kinds. And this is my blackberry bush. We're going to be making a whole bunch of blackberry jam this year. And I just planted some cilantro in that one. These are early girl tomatoes. Got a bunch of tomatoes growing in there. Altogether, I think I got about 8 tomato bushes. And then this is the backyard that was basically a blank slate of dirt when we started a couple of years ago. Built this shed. Built that one over there. And then also that's where we keep the Grizz, the Yamaha. Boxer after a hard morning. This is the newest bed we just planted. That's the 4th planting of corn right there. Had a couple Idaho potatoes that started to sprout, so I put them in the ground. Maybe we'll get those big hawkers. Cayenne plant. This is going to be the mini seedless watermelon. And the big bed next to it is the 2nd and 3rd planting of corn. Just fertilized them yesterday. A couple feet tall on that section. The back section is about 2 weeks after that. And planted a zucchini and a squash for Ruth. And another cayenne pepper plant. And back here, potato plant. What are these guys? Lima beans or green beans. Another potato plant. Bush beans, lima beans, lima beans. There's the guy keeping an eye on things. Another potato plant. This is our Fuji apple tree. Getting big, but no apples. Peas. Cucumbers. Back there's about 4 or 5 barrels of various types of potatoes. They're just cranking. And this is our Bartlett pear tree. We're going to have a bunch of pears this year. Got them growing everywhere. And this was our first bed that we did. And we have a bunch of onions, various types. More peppers. Pepper over there. See if you can zoom this thing. Cayenne pepper. Not cayenne. Jalapeno. And another jalapeno plant. Habanero peppers growing. And in the onion section we also have 6 bell peppers. Starting to take off. Another habanero. These 5 barrels I've got garlic. Not doing too good. More onions. Green onions. We eat a lot of those. And another cucumber plant. Over here was our first endeavor. We got more blackberries in this section, then the raspberry bush just swallowed that whole bed. Somewhere down there there's a blueberry bush too and a couple strawberries. But it's pretty big. Wish we could get some raspberries. And over here we've got our cilantro coming right along, and these 3 rain barrel tops. Rose bushes that are just cranking. And then in these 5 barrels I got some romaine lettuce, second planting of green onions, second planting of carrots, first barrel of carrots, and a supposedly heat-resistant tomato plant. We'll see how that works. It sits in the sun all day. Okay, well, that'll take us to the front yard that we added some items for next year. And we'll just run this all the way through. Harvest workbench. More rain barrels. Heading into the garage. There's the newest addition, the razor. Just laid some flagstone, put a little cowboy fence around it, some redwood benches, a little porch, getting ready for the monsoons. A couple sunflower plants were growing. Planted this a couple years ago. Theater. This just got done building. Gonna plant stuff like onions and carrots and stuff like that that goes underground so the javelinas don't get them. And it lights up at night with those solar lights. Anyway, that's the tour of the hacienda.